that I've really wanted to do a live build on YouTube. I think I've selected this as my live build, something that we'll do from start to finish. Well, I'm going to attempt to do this project here, start to finish, maybe every Wednesday, um, go live for an hour on Wednesdays, maybe. I like to have a guaranteed time to do this for you guys, so that way some of you guys can prepare. So, um, in your suggestions, I'm not available to do a dedicated live feed. Um, Probably only be Wednesday or Thursday, because I got other things going on in the daytime. Um, so in your guide, if you guys get to read this, view this video, let me know um, what day would be good for you. But it's gonna be in the daytime. I know I can't do nothing in the evenings. So it'd be like best time would be Wednesday, Thursday, probably mm, 10 to 11, 10 in the morning to 11 if I do a dedicated hour long build. Um, but here's what I'm planning on doing. I want to take this 67, the Mobius 1967 F350 ramp truck, and instead of using the 67 cab, I want to use the Mobius 1966 cab on it, and because I have a few of these original AMT 61 pickups. And you even got a custom 61, like my version of the first Bronco project going on. So what I want to do is take this cab and this ramp bed and make it one unit. Now for today, I've heard a lot of negative stuff about this kit. A short I know I built a short bed one of these for um, Tony Gerard, a gentleman that's a big collector of my built stuff in Indiana. And the windshield, I know on the kit that I built, the windshield didn't fit well, but it was from the 1970. Oh, this right here says 67 cab, so maybe it might be different than the other trucks I'm working on, so we'll see. But I have a 74 by 4 that I've been working on for a while, so I have this project here that is still going on. Um, it's already got this cab, so what I was going to do is build a different cab for another project. Um, but I've heard a lot of horror stories about this. I want to open this up on camera with you guys. There's been a lot of rumors of incomplete castings on the hood, warpage throughout the kit, bed, ramps. I just got this yesterday. I sold off a big chunk of my stuff yesterday, and I picked this up. The guy brought me this. We worked out a few deals. We had priced it at one thing. He couldn't come up with the first comings of the money, so we did a few handshakes and made some deals, and he had this. So I picked this up from him. It's still new and sealed. So let's crack this seal open, and we'll unload this. We'll unbox this, and we'll see. I'm not afraid of warpage, especially with the hood on the cab, because knowing I probably won't use that. I might end up making this rusty beater with the step side bed from this kit. You guys have never had these Mobius kits. They are probably 3 pounds. I mean, they're super heavy. Beautiful box art. Here's Now this right here is artwork, but right here is actual built up picture. Um, just the more artwork. This right here is a real built up picture. Now it looks clean, but they say a lot of the problem was after the approval of this, the mass production of it really had some damage done to it. So we're going to open this up and see. And of course, through the years, Mobius has been good at fixing all their issues. It's just a matter of patience and waiting. So it looks like got some neat chrome. I like how they have the big mirrors and they have the trailer mirror, so you get two different mirror options. That's awesome. Let's see, the grills must be different from a 67 to the 70. So let's cut that open. And right here, we're going to get, this right here looks, I know for a fact that my other trucks didn't have these mirrors. Didn't have none of these mirrors. Maybe it does have these mirrors right here, but I don't remember seeing them in mine. I'll have to go look. It's been a while since I started that 4x4 project. What do we get here? Right here, you got some, looks like parts of your dog dish hubcaps. Some door handles. It's got the 4-wheel drive lockout. This must be from the maroon box kit. Then you got a couple different hood markers. You got cab lights. That's cool. And then, oh yeah, it's got a different grill than what I'm working with. This is the 70 grill. And this right here must be the 67 grill. Might be some transfers going on there, guys. I like that. All right, then you got your reds are hanging over the box. You see that? Huh. Then it could be warpage. The warpage people say they're getting could be because this thing is just loaded and packed. So you got that. One of the issues some people were saying was incomplete molding of the hood. I can see the hood right here. So let's see what we got here. Right here for your foot pedals. I know that. Nice step bumper. Got the regular stock twin I-beams. Got the bench seat. Door cards. And if we look, I'm gonna clean this. Let's go ahead and just do this. The hood seems to fit fine. It doesn't look, mine doesn't look warped. Looks like it's got the 4x4. Looks like I got the 4x4 suspension too from the maroon kit in there. That's a nice looking front and rear end, I'll tell you what. Here's the clears. It looks like they redid the glass because on the 70 it doesn't have a lip. It just like sets in there. Looks like it just sets in there. On this new window, it actually looks like it has a lip where you glue it in from the inside of the cab. The other kits, they just set at the window. So maybe they've addressed that issue. Here's all that stuff looks good and clean. Okay, let's see. Here's the cab. They said there was issues in the cab too, so let's cut that cab open. I see just a little sunk, just a little sunken in the cab. But that there is usually an easy fix. Guys, how I usually fix that is just some warm water, and as the top or the pillars, whichever one you decide to warm up, usually I just put the windshield on the inside. And then my hood fits. My hood fits good. No warpage. And then this right here is new to this kit. It's going to have the big dualies. Morning, John. It has the brakes. It has the 8-bolt spare tire. And has the big dualies. I know these are new to this kit. And it looks like the dualies, it looks like there's a notch. That's pretty neat. There's a notch right there and a notch right here. That way you don't get the wheels messed up. So we'll put that. Here's the bigger suspension. What is this? Looks like a bigger motor stuff. You got a great big old F350 with the small master cylinder. That's crazy. We'll be updating that. This right here looks like your motor stuff. Okay, now let's look at the bed. I know a close friend, well, not a guy I correspond with up in New York said his bed was so misshaped that he couldn't even test assemble it. But right here, if you look, all this stuff looks good. Brayden, I'm doing a video. Please be quiet. Stop. They threw me on the ground. Stop. I have a video going. Stop, you two. Sorry about that. Kids trying to... From what I'm seeing, the first parts of what I'm seeing, everything looks good with this build. Because I don't see warpage. And you're just... Unless I can't see it until it starts to be built. I don't see no big warpage anywhere. I don't see no big warpage anywhere. Yeah, to me it looks fine.
We're doing what? I haven't been playing.
Stop, you two. That's one reason, guys, why I wouldn't be able to do a feed until Wednesday or Thursday. So if you look at all that, right here must be different. Must be something to do this way. Do some cleanup. So there's that. Then you still have, looks like, let's open this up. So this right here is a lot of new stuff with this kit. Got the bigger, longer extended chassis. you're going to have, looks like the end of the bed cap, maybe. This right here's the tail light part. It's got ramps. Looks like it's got a winch holder ramp. It's right here. Looks like a pivot, maybe a crane. We'll have to read the instructions on that. Look at the size of that drive shaft. It's got 2 carrier bearings. Dang, that's nice. It actually has, I don't like this part as, don't know, hope that's not, no, that ain't the axles. Alright, then right here's the cap. We'll have to see what these 2 sides here are. There's that. And then here's the extra long exhaust. And then the ramps. So, to me, I didn't see much warpage, if any, on the products that I have. Like I said, we'll try to wonder what the difference in this cab is from the 70. Let me pull out the 70 again. So here's the 70. The hoods look the same. The hoods look the same above and below. Back windows look the same. Back of the cabs look the same. You could almost take this and put right with it. I think it's the same cab. It just looks like a different grill. Looks just like a different grill fit for it. So they haven't updated that at all. So maybe, see, that will make me curious, is AMT for a little bit did just the racer's wedge. Well, they did the racer's wedge and the long and the camper, RV camper together. But I wonder if Mobius would ever do just that hauler together, because you can almost match with any truck. Cause this is the same cab, even though they say it's a 67. It's showing the same cab functions and everything as the 70. So I know there was, like I said in the beginning of the video, I know there was issues with some of the kits being warped, but I'm pretty sure this right here is not showing. Now it's got some flash that needs cleaned up on it, and you would think for a $50 kit that it wouldn't need much cleanup, but you could tell it needs some, it will need some attention. And I guess that's right here for that boom. I guess that hole right there is for the boom. That's something we didn't pull out yet. Let's pull that out. Let's take a look at the tires. They're nice and meaty, and you get 6 of those. Yeah, you'll get 6 of the tires. They look pretty big and stout, which I'll probably go custom. You know, I don't do much of anything stock, guys. Let's look at the decals. We'll open up the decals right here. And it looks like there's 2, I got 2 sheets of the same decal. Wonder if that's common or if I got extras, but looks like they give you 2 names for each one. So we need 1, 2 eyes. They give me 3 eyes. An N. So with 1 card, I wouldn't be able to do many on both. So 2 cards will be handy. Plus, I could use the gauges on another build. You got the 390. You got the battery. You got some neat looking decals. But Let me know in the comments if this is common for have two decals, two of the same decal sheets in this kit, unless I got extras. I'll put those back. I like to keep my decals in my glass and the plastic. Alright, now the instruction sheet. These are what I always find really good about these Mobius kits is the instruction sheet. Oh, well, they rip easy. I like how it's all laid out. Remember the old AMT kits where it just had everything like this and they just threw like 6 steps all in one picture? So it's showing. See, it's showing using the stock I-beam and not the 4x4 stuff. So you actually get 2 sets of suspension with this. Well, maybe not 2 sets, but you get at least the front 4-wheel drive. And right here it's showing the stuff for the wheels, stuff for the motor. Like even like on when it says step 4, the cab, they break it down. See here it's showing a regular master cylinder with the booster for power brakes. So I'll have to relook through the parts tree on that one. Man, showing the bed. What's most important to me would be the bed instructions because I'm not going to build the cab. Then there's the final assembly. And then shows the paint and the decals. Look, it's got the inner and outer heater hoses. That's neat. Of course, I always make my own. Then we'll get more into it. And I'll ask your guys' information. Like, I wish I knew where to get the magnets. Because I would put magnets down the running bed and then on this, on the wheel chock. So that way, you know, different length of a car, you could put the wheel chock back there. You know what I mean? That way, if I wanted a Nova on there, it's not going to be as long as an Impala. So that way the wheel chocks could be moved. And wonder if the ramp store in here anywhere. It doesn't look like there's any storage for the ramps. Might be something else that we hand create, make ourselves. Well, guys, thanks for following the introduction to this. We'll see what we come up with. But like I said, I'm going to use the 66 cab and not the 67 cab. Just because I have some 61s, 62s, and 63 Fords that I'd rather use. And then see, this is what's got me intrigued. I want to build this on camera, but the first thing I already want to start cleaning up and assembling this. But then again, that's what's going to happen if I don't stick to my routine. I'm going to end up doing it off camera and there will be no content. So let me resituate my day, and we'll see you guys. Thanks for following me. Thanks for looking at my review, and we're going to try and do this build from start to finish online with you guys. So in the comments, like I said, I'll leave for work here in a few minutes, and I won't be home until Tuesday. But if you're watching this video, leave your comment on what would be a good day. If you want to follow live, it'll be Wednesday or Thursdays. I'm thinking like 10 in the morning to 11 in the morning, just do an hour long at a time. And if you just watch the video, you don't follow the live, I guess you can still put your comment in, because you're going to be able to watch it and see it whenever. But I truly am going to try to do this project all online with just you guys. Well, from Minnie over here at Mr. Mini Dreams, you guys have a good day, and I'm out.